Happy Sunday, beautiful souls, wherever you are on this phenomenal planet. It is time for Shift Your Thinking Daily, where we transform our inner experience to a phenomenal outer experience. For now, 10 minutes of our day, we do it together. Before we jump into today's message, let's go ahead and take a couple deep breaths. Just move the energy around, release some tension if you have any. Join me. Breathe in and out. One more time. Breathe in and out. Ooh, all right. Go ahead and hashtag your mood down below. Let me know how you are feeling. I'm feeling pink. I must be in love. This pink represents more of this nurturing, loving, caring vibration. Although the heart chakra is associated with a green energy in terms of the aura. Love is really green. In terms of pink, feeling nurtured. I'm feeling very nurturing today. Very nurturing today. And you can say I have been nurturing some of my projects. Kudos to me for getting the Ready Set Real Estate calendar set up. So shout out to LA Biz Guy DeAndre Landers and founder of Bay Entertainment, who I collab with for Jazzism and a host of all the fun evening events that we offer to our industry professionals and clients and growing customer client base. And yeah, he and I were discussing this, and I was thinking, how do I help people keep up? Because a lot of you have been asking me, do you have a calendar? Make sure I'm on your list. And while I love emails and all that wonderful stuff, I think probably the best thing to do at this point is just to create the calendar, create the public calendar, and share it to you all. That way you know what's going on. Because I am completely driven by my calendar. So that made sense. That really made sense. Okay, and what else? We are continuing our series from Dean Del Sesto, Shift Your Thinking, 200 Ways to Improve Our Lives. And if you're new to me, say hi, say hello, welcome. My name's Lisa Puerto. I'm an active licensed California real estate professional, also known as super agent, creator and founder of many cool things, including Real Estate 100 Youth Foundation, which is our country's first real estate focused nonprofit for the youth and young adult. In essence, we teach children ages 11 and up real estate literacy, terms, concepts, and careers as an alternate pathway to success. I'm also a public educator and professional agent trainer, creator, author of many books, courses, curriculums, webinars, workshops, and a whole gamut of things. You can learn more about me at lasuperagent.com. Again, that's lasuperagent.com. All right. Okay. I want to shout out to my son, Lathan. He's a real trooper. He's been really patient with me as I go through my day-to-day. Because he doesn't quite, I know he gets this mompreneur business, entrepreneur business and all that stuff. And, still, he checks in with me from time to time of, am I available to take a break and so forth. So he's waiting on me right now as I speak. And he gets to watch me record this. As a matter of fact, the other night he heard me record the last segment. It was about control yourself, self-control. And he provided a great tidbit. I mean, he was listening and he said, Mom, you're so right. I'm not going to let people control me, control my emotions. So he's 8. And if he gets it at 8, I know you can get it at whatever age you are. So, okay. Love him. Love my daughter, Leah. Shout out to my family and friends for your continuing support of my wild ideas. Without you, there is no me. And I love you wholeheartedly. Shout out to our radio podcast listeners that are growing with us. Again, you guys are making all of this possible, and you invigorate me because you're listening, you're finding value, and So remember I said I had this surprise, so I'll find out tomorrow. I'll find out tomorrow if it ends up working out, because then I'm going to have another little small dream come true, which is growing Ready Set Real Estate. By the way, I'm wearing one of the Ready Set Real Estate dresses. By the way, these are tight fitting dresses, great summer dresses. You can definitely grab one. You can shop our store. Check that out. Okay. lasuperagent.com. And yeah, I believe that's where it is, lasuperagent.com, or DM me, email me, because I have been taking custom orders. This comes in different styles, meaning colors, and I like them all. And if you have a special request, I don't mind customizing. So I'm feeling really dollish today. Okay, we're going to continue our segment of Dean Del Sesto with episode 187. Yeah, 187. Oh, this is going to be a good one. Talk your way into it. Talk your way into it is what I'm going to caption this episode. Talk your way into it. I'm in the section where he says, do you spend more time talking yourself into doing good things or talking yourself out of doing them? He says, I'm convinced that we can convince ourselves convincingly into anything that is convincing. We've covered the conversations we have with ourselves, but more specifically, the one conversation that has more impact than just about any other is found in the way in which we influence ourselves. Go ahead and type that in the comments below. Influence ourselves. What impact are you having on yourself? Much less trying to make an impact on the world. Change you. I love that one. He says, or don't. He says, we reason, rationalize, and justify our actions hundreds of times a day. We live in the bounce of should I or shouldn't I all day long. And we tend to spend more time talking ourselves out of doing positive things than talking ourselves into them. Go ahead and take a moment and think about the last time you talked yourself out of something, because now we're going to rewrite this program and talk ourselves into something. Y'all should see what I'm talking myself into right now, and it's coming to fruition. And I'm like, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. It's happening, it's happening, it's happening. So I'm completely excited. But also, when you guys see again this whole thing, my shout out to my friend Lewis Rubin. He says, Lisa, people see your glory, but they don't know your story. Same and in same context, right? You see the results, but you don't know how many hours I'm putting in. I'm putting in some true hours. I'm putting in some real hours to create the stuff and do the things that I'm doing, because I am designing a life in which in a couple years from now, I'm not going to be working. Homegirl's not going to be working yet. You probably won't see me on social media. So this is for a snippet of time. This is a snippet of time because I see where overall our economy shifting to, what's happening, this whole thing of, there's a lot of stuff happening, you guys, a lot of stuff. And I share in ways that I can, and I share in bites. That way you don't feel overwhelmed, because that's the thing with the internet. There's a lot of information, and a lot of it too quickly, too soon becomes overwhelming, and your brain will shut down. Your brain shuts off and says, I can't with that right now. In any case, let's continue. The author says the comfort revolution, I like that. The comfort revolution is at an all-time high. Some of us are just too comfortable. He says it started with the invention of the wheel. The ways to minimize our effort to accomplish haven't stopped since. Talking yourself out of things is nothing more than investment of time. Things like getting my spouse a card, calling my father to say hello, moving to a better position in business, reconciling that relationship. He says could be a big thing or a small thing, but the decision to do or not to do is always looming. He says talking yourself into things is at an investment of time as well. Talking yourself into things is an investment of time as well, and usually a better one. Go ahead and talk yourself into it. Go ahead and talk yourself into that wonderful relationship, into that dream career. Go ahead and talk yourself into creating your own show, creating your own podcast, starting your Instagram account. I say that because I'm holding a presentation, a series of workshops and presentations, and social media is one of them. And I noticed that a lot of people don't make that step because of not feeling comfortable with stepping out of the box. As you can see, for me, there is no box. I don't even, a lot of people say, think outside the box. There's no box for me. Once I decided to get rid of the box altogether, this whole world, especially now using the internet, is a playground for me. This is my blank canvas. All right, we'll continue. He says, pushing past the illusion of comfort found in trepidation, means fear, and saying yes to things rather than talking ourselves out of them creates a life filled with small to extraordinary surprises instead of a predictable drone of sameness and stuckness. He says the conversation we have with ourselves is nothing more than a habit of assaulting the voice that says, I'll do it next time, to get to it later. There is a great enrichment to be had by taking the same time it takes to talk ourselves out of blessings and talking ourselves into them. Ooh, that was a good one. Talk yourself into a blessing. Talk yourself into a blessing. I like this one. Talk yourself into a blessing. So I invite you, as we get ready to wrap this up, start today. I invite you today to think about one thing that you've been holding off and talk yourself into it. Say, today I will start. Today I begin. Today I begin blank. Today I begin blank. Today I begin blank. Today I start blank. Today I start blank. Talk yourself into it. Go ahead. I dare you. All right, that's my time. Love you, love you, love you. Have a powerful and productive day. I'll see you tomorrow as we continue our series of Shift Your Thinking.